Once upon a time, in a grand castle perched on a hill, lived a princess named Seraphina. She was known throughout the kingdom for her beauty, grace, and kindness. However, despite her enchanting presence, a profound sadness lurked within her heart. Princess Seraphina had lost her parents at a young age, and since then, a deep loneliness had settled in her soul. She longed for someone who could understand her grief and fill the void in her heart. One day, while wandering through the castle's lush gardens, Seraphina discovered a forgotten statue hidden behind a tangle of thorny vines. It was a statue of a young boy, carved with such intricate detail that it seemed as if he might come to life at any moment. As she touched the statue, a warm and gentle voice spoke in her mind. "Princess, I am the spirit of Solace, and I have been waiting for someone like you." Seraphina was stunned. She had never heard of the spirit of Solace before. "Who are you, and why have you been waiting for me?" The spirit replied, "I am a guardian of lost souls, and you, princess, carry a heavy burden of grief. I can help you find solace and happiness, but in return, you must promise to free me from this statue." With tears in her eyes, Seraphina agreed to the spirit's terms. She told him about her parents' tragic death and the emptiness that had plagued her ever since. The spirit of Solace listened compassionately and then whispered ancient words of comfort that wrapped around Seraphina like a warm embrace. From that day forward, Seraphina was not alone in her sadness. The spirit became her confidant and her source of solace. She would spend hours in the garden, sharing her thoughts and dreams with the statue, and in return, the spirit would fill her heart with hope and joy. As the seasons passed, the kingdom noticed a change in their beloved princess. She smiled more often, and her laughter rang through the castle halls. The once sad princess had blossomed into a beacon of happiness, and the people rejoiced in her newfound spirit. One day, a handsome prince from a neighboring kingdom visited Seraphina's castle. His name was Prince Valiant, and he was captivated by the radiant princess. Seraphina, too, felt a deep connection with the prince, and they soon fell deeply in love. However, as their love blossomed, Seraphina felt torn. She knew that if she freed the spirit of Solace from the statue, she would have to say goodbye to the one who had brought her so much happiness. It was a difficult decision, but she knew what she had to do. With a heavy heart, Seraphina returned to the garden and touched the statue. "Spirit of Solace," she said, "I will forever cherish the solace you've brought into my life, but I must set you free." As she uttered the words, the statue began to glow, and a brilliant light enveloped the garden. The spirit of Solace emerged from the stone, his form radiant and ethereal. Seraphina smiled through her tears, for she had learned that even the deepest sadness could be healed by love and the kindness of a friend. She introduced Prince Valiant to the spirit of Solace, who blessed their love and promised to watch over them always. And so, Princess Seraphina and Prince Valiant were married in a grand ceremony, surrounded by the love of their kingdom and the eternal presence of the spirit of Solace. Their love story became a symbol of hope and the belief that even the saddest of hearts could find happiness once more.